What's up, Gemini? Let's see what Mr. Spirit has for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini placements. You guys could be thinking about a Pisces or someone from the past you could be reminiscing about. Also, too, you could feel like someone from the past is going to reach out to you. There's something here about a past person reaching out. That's what I got. Let's see what else. This is for your next 48. I don't know if I mentioned it. You guys could feel a little discombobulated as well. All right, you guys got the Moon. You got the Ten of Swords. You got the Four of Cups. You got the Knight of Swords. Then you guys have the Seven of Pentacles. And the next 48, you guys, like, yeah, you guys are reminiscing about somebody. There's, like, something about reminiscing or, like, watching something grow. You guys could have, like, you guys could be parents. You guys could be thinking about your kids, like, watching them grow up. Maybe your kids are going out, like, they're going to college this fall, or maybe they're like joining the military. Like, there's just something here about like reminiscing about something that you've seen grow from like something like really small to something like bigger, right? Because you figured these are seeds that eventually sprouted into this big plant, if you will. Yeah, some of you guys are mothers. Also, too, if you're not looking to get pregnant, don't. There's a fated encounter for somebody here. You guys could be channeling some sort of Empress energy or dealing with a Taurus. But it does feel like if you guys have been looking to get pregnant, you could be getting like your wish come true is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you'll be hearing news about that. You could also be hearing about somebody. This feels like someone who's had issues with fertility finding out that they're pregnant. Like you're finding out that they're pregnant, or maybe that's you're finding out that you're pregnant, okay? But yeah, I do see here there is reminiscing possibly in the next 48 hours. Uncertain if we are going through a retrograde right now. We might be. I was like all gung-ho for this reading, and then I get here and it just feels like I don't know what I'm doing. So you guys could genuinely, like I feel like I'm channeling your energy, right? So you guys could genuinely go into something thinking that you know, like having a game plan, and then all of a sudden it's like it just kind of goes out the window. So you might have to wing something is what I'm hearing, right? So the Moon here in the next 48, you guys could be uncovering some sort of secret, or you guys could be secretive yourselves. You could also be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, heavy on that Pisces energy. But yeah, this feels like you guys are withholding something. You see how she's holding that potion there? I feel like you guys have a secret yourselves that you're not sharing with anybody. This could be like a secret game plan. This could be a strategy. This could be something along the lines of just whatever you're withholding. And here it has a lot of power. So like this could be like if you won the lottery and didn't tell anybody, right? Like that holds a lot of power, because the minute you tell people, it's like you start to see how people are. But yeah, I don't know. This just feels like withholding energy from people. Also, too, you guys could be going through some sort of transformative energy or some sort of rebirth. It says death becomes her at the top. And it just feels like you guys could genuinely be working on some sort of personal growth at the moment. But there is something here that you're concealing in the next 48. Something could come to light as well. All right. 10 of Swords. In the next 48, you could experience some sort of an ending. Here is what it's looking like. And this could be because something came out. So this is like if you guys genuinely wanted to break up with someone, that's your little secret there. You're like, yeah, I kind of been wanting to. And so then it's like you put an end to it in the next 48. But it does feel like there is an ending that's inevitable, that's coming through for the next 48 hours. This doesn't just have to be a relationship. This could be like the end of like a job, or you're just putting an end to something, okay? It feels like you guys could have been biting your tongue for quite some time, or you're just kind of biding your time. And so now it's like in the next 48, you're just kind of like, you're putting it out there. This is like also to, for example, if you guys know that you've been looking for another job, this feels like you got an opportunity. And so now you're able to tell them like, hey, here's my 2 weeks, right? You've been holding on to like that message there is what it feels like. But yeah, it feels like whatever comes to an end in the next 48 hours, go ahead and let it end is what I'm hearing. With the Four of Cups here, I feel like all of this is because of a breakup or some sort of ending, because you have the Moon that leads to the Ten of Swords to the Four of Cups. So I feel like this is all related somehow. So this is going to be like a specific reading for somebody or several of you out there, not for everybody. So if you're not resonating, I'll see if I can pull something else real quick, okay? But yeah, like this is pertaining to someone that is trying to get out of a relationship right now or needs to get out of a relationship. A relationship can end in the next 48 hours. I see you guys being very disappointed by this because right here, like you see how she's focused on those 4 cups. I feel like you guys have been trying to make something happen for quite some time. And so it just feels like instead of you, like, you see how the grass is green and then you have the ivy on the wall and then you have the cup behind her? It's like instead of you guys focusing on the fact that where you are right now currently, there's growth, there's love, there's opportunity with that cup. You're so fixated on trying to fix something that just isn't working for you that you're missing out on all these opportunities. You're missing out on the beauty that's around you. And so it feels like the more that you focus and fixate on this, the more you're going to miss opportunities. That are currently surrounding your energy. I was gonna say your area. This is like if you're holding on to a relationship and you guys are going out. I feel like people want to talk to you, but you keep them at bay because you're in a quote unquote situationship. And so that's just kind of like ruining your chances at meeting someone new that probably has higher potential than the person you're dealing with, okay? Knight of Swords, I see you guys being really busy in the next 48. You guys could be running around back and forth. Work can be really busy. You guys could just have a lot on your plate. If you're watching this currently, it is Thursday evening. And so this is like energy going into the weekend. You guys are running errands. You guys are just going back and forth. Maybe you have kids. You're going to soccer games, football practice, you name it. You guys are just going around. So it feels like a really busy next 48 hours as well for some of you guys. Do your best to watch your step is what I'm hearing. And also to just pay attention to your surroundings. All right, anything else outside of that message? Give me one more for Gemini, the next 48. Perfect. Okay, you guys have the Hanged Man, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. I feel like you guys are changing perspective on something here in the next 48 hours. This is you changing your mind on a person, changing your mind on a job, on a location. This is just you having like a difference of opinion. You may have been like really set on a particular mindset or set on an idea. This is you changing that. Also too, you guys could be feeling stuck. I'm hearing stuck in traffic in the next 48 hours. Again, like monitor your routes before you go on them is what I'm hearing, to avoid any kind of traffic delays. But yeah, it just feels like you guys could be feeling stuck at the moment as well. In the next 48 hours, I see you guys doing your best to get yourselves out of the situation. I'm hearing out of the mess you made. And so whatever this is for whoever this is for, I genuinely do see you guys trying to find a way. It's like, yeah, she's hanging upside down, but like, I don't know, it looks like there's a lot of movement. And so like, I feel like that could be her trying to like tug at, maybe she's like roped up, right? Like her wrists are roped up or something like that. It just feels like you're trying to get yourself out of a situation. So the next 48 hours, you guys are taking something day by day is what it feels like. So if you guys are resonated where there's an end of a relationship, this is you guys taking it day by day, trying not to put a lot of emotion or attention into the situation, like from a negative aspect, okay? Ace of Pentacles, a lot of you guys have a financial blessing coming in, or this is like resources, tools. This is something to help get you to the next level. And so it genuinely feels that like this could be a promotion, this could be a raise, this could be you guys just genuinely winning money, finding money, someone gifts you money. Something here that's owed to you is coming back to you, okay? So if you lost money or people owe you money, I see you getting that in the next 48 hours, okay? Three of Swords, you guys could be fixated on a third-party situation. You could be dealing with someone that makes you feel like you're in a third party. You could also be feeling like the betrayal of someone here. I just feel like there's heavy energy for you guys. And it's like, I don't know if you could see it here. Probably not. Let me put it up here. The sun's trying to come out here, okay? And so it just feels like, despite, like, look at the pile on top of the sun, right, before you get to the sun. And look, even healing wants to come out, right, the star. So it just feels like you guys may have to go through a couple of hardships or just go through these cycles, but it's like your happiness is waiting for you, right? But you have to be the one willing to participate in your healing. And so by doing that, that's where you're going to be able to unlock this opportunity for you to go back to normal, to feel normal again, and not feeling this Three of Swords, okay? Also, too, you could be feeling betrayed. Like, this is like a job. This is like if you give a 2-week notice and a job just like decides to fire you. But I wouldn't worry about it. You've got success coming in no matter what. So it doesn't matter if this is platonic, family, relationships, whatever. It just feels like at the end of the day, yeah, you're going to have the upper hand as I split the deck with the 10 of Cups here, right? 10-10 as I said that, by the way. So that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you in the next one.